So as you begin, you'll be titling them. Use your name and Symmetry 1, 2, 3. So this is Symmetry 1, and you're going to change your width and your height to be square. So 8 by 8 works. Make sure you're in inches. That's important. You could have a white background or transparent. I accidentally double-clicked, so it just started. But what you want to do is take your brush, which is keyboard shortcut B as in brush, and then you look for this butterfly here in the top middle. All right, this is a drop down. You can try either dual axis, radial, or mandala. You can change it each time, or you can stay with the same for all four. So I think mandala works the most logically. If you choose that, you can choose the amount of segments. I would go with 4, 5, 6, something like that. I'm going to do 6. It does go up to 12, I believe. And you don't need to worry about altering this because you'll still be able to go beyond the borders, but you do want to check it in. These lines do not stay here. The color right now that I have is this red. It just happened to be, I guess, on that. But you just double click that to get the color picker. Start over here in the spectrum. And then whatever color you actually want is you need to mouse over here and then click OK. So start by testing your brush to see what you get. Zoom in to see if you're looking okay. If you're not, you can always hit Command Z to undo. Then I would recommend centering your work so you can kind of see what's happening. It doesn't even really matter where you start, but okay, so let's say this is one layer. You can go ahead and add another layer. It's going to be transparent on here above it, and then change your color. So if your color window is already out, you can change it this way. You can change your brush with the bracket keys. So here's obviously too big of a brush, but with a bigger brush, you could create dots. It appears that this is hazy, so I'm going to go ahead and check my brush. And the hardness of the brush was all the way set at 0. So just the same brush with hardness set at 100% is going to give a clean effect. So you could go back and forth with that if you'd like. You can also change the shape of the brush with these dots as well as the direction of it. So that gives me kind of this more calligraphy style. And that's too big of a brush if you ask me. I'm going to size it down with my bracket key. It also works to size it here. So that's how you change your color, your brushes, etc. So you need to have multiple layers so that you can get as intricate as you want. And I'll show you why you might want to have extra layers. If you wanted to work with the brush itself, you can open up a brush window. And looks like I accidentally just closed that. So I'm going to hit that again. Here are some other types of brushes. I'm not as concerned with you guys changing your brushes as much as I am the colors and the size, just to get some variety. So now I have this purple. And this time I think I will start in the center. And this sort of covers up a lot of my design. And I did that on purpose so that I can show you. In layers, I could bring this below the other layer. And if you really hate it, you can hide it. If you wanted to change the color of a certain layer, you highlight it. And then right beside the lock word is called lock transparent pixels. So I'm going to make this like a deeper, darker purple and increase my brush size. And as you can see, it's just painting over that purple. So that could be a way to just have a little bit of variety of color within specific lines as well. Just go and make some variety so that I feel like that's already looking a lot more interesting. Okay, so between brushes and etc. So I might want to show you something here. The background was white, but I'd like to change that. And one way you can do that is right here, new fill layer in layer. And then if you get this menu, of course, you're going to get the menu, pick any of these colors. It doesn't matter. Click OK. And then what you want to do is mouse in the color spectrum again. And this is nice. It's giving me a preview so I can kind of look to see, okay, is a dark color going to help, or do I need something bright? Do I want it to be analogous or monochromatic or complementary? And of course, it doesn't mean that I'm finished with my design. So I could go back to my layers and add another layer. That one is going to be positioned here, but I could put it at the top. Take the brush, change the size. I think I'll do something brighter. And this is going to be kind of like cool tones, right? Monochrome, maybe. And you can feel free to leave the artwork boundaries as if it kind of kept going, and do as much as you want. You see there's some samples in the slides that are very, very intricate, and it makes it quite interesting. Some of this might be too busy, so I think I'll let you guys go. Give this a try. I'm going to end this by pixel locking here and changing just some of this color. All right, enjoy, and remember to save each one, and you can either save it to the cloud or the desktop, and it's going to allow you to name it each time. Remember to look for your folder in desktop. You can open this up, Digital 1, this is Hudock, but if I wanted to do cloud, I would hit this. Not everybody's screens are the same, so just pay attention to yours, and good luck.